everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm the blogger behind brighterdarling.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to get into everything Urban Decay Beached Collection. I'm going to give you a mini little review in the beginning and my thoughts on the products since I've been using them for a couple weeks, and then I will link the timestamp below if you want to see how I got this look. So let's get into the review part. So to start, the packaging of this collection is amazing. The theme of the whole beach collection obviously is this very tropical looking aqua gorgeousness that is super up my alley. If you read my blog, this is like the color scheme of my blog. So this is the first package I got from Urban Decay and I was super excited. So packaging on point. Let's get into the eyeshadow palette. So it opens like this. There are, we have 8 shades here and beautiful colors, like super summery. Definitely not the most unique collection. I feel like a lot of brands come out with these like aqua warm tones in the summertime, but that doesn't mean that we don't obviously still keep buying them. So there are some inconsistencies with the texture. Of course, they're different finishes, but I've been using Urban Decay eyeshadows for quite a while now, so I'm used to the different textures. However, I want to just kind of go through and let you know which ones I like and don't like as much. Does that make sense? So, Salt, great, beautiful satin highlight. Blaze is also kind of like a satin sand tone. I have a hard time getting this to kind of stick to my lids, basically, even if I use like a setting spray or anything. Heatwave is great, very creamy copper bronze. Daybreak is also the only matte in this palette, but works really well, very blendable. 16th Street is a deep bronze shimmer. This one gives me a little bit of a hard time. I always have to use setting spray with it in order for it to come out the way it looks in that pan. Double Dip was the one I thought would be like more of my favorite out of these 2 aqua shades, but it actually is not. There's, it doesn't have the same punch that Plunge does, the deeper aqua. So I actually prefer the deeper aqua. Not that this one is bad, but this one just is creamier. And then Wedge is okay too. Not my favorite, like deeper chocolate bronze. So out of the palette, Blaze, 16th Street, and Wedge give me a little bit of a hard time, but the rest of them are exactly what you expect from Urban Decay. Creamy, pigmented, intense color payoff. And it comes with this nice huge mirror on the top. So great palette, totally recommend. The 3 shades that are a little hit or miss are not bad. They're just, you have to work a little bit more with them. But other than that, I give it 2 thumbs up. The 2 eyeliners in the collection are a gold and a bronze. Lucky is the bronze one and gold is Gold Mine. I used both of them today. I have the bronze one on my lower lash line and I have the gold in my inner corners. These are par for the course for your Urban Decay eyeliners. Super creamy, very pigmented. Like, I have no complaints. The wear time on them is, you can't really see the gold, but you can see the other ones. The wear time on them is standard. I would say you probably get about a good 8 hours, and then they're gonna start fading a little bit and smudging. But I mean, if you've tried Urban Decay eyeliners, these ones are no different and just as nice. So that's good, consistent. The next 2 things in the collection are the Beached Bronzers. I don't think these are unique to this collection. I believe that the Beached Bronzers exist in Urban Decay's collection. If I'm wrong, I'll put like some kind of annotation here. But these I actually really love. I love the formula. It's so creamy, very smooth, but not like there's not a lot of fallout. So this one is Sunkissed. It has a little more of like a warm red tone. And then this is Bronze. It's a little more of a golden olive undertone. I used this one today. I've used this one as well. I just prefer this one, but they both look super similar on, so really you couldn't go wrong. It just depends on if you prefer a more warmer tone, slightly lighter if you're more fair to medium, and then this one's better for more medium tan. It's not going to go to medium deep though, so just know that. But anyway, I really like these bronzers and the packaging. Beautiful, nice and thin, won't take up a lot of space. Love that. The last part of the collection are the lippies, and they have 3 here. Similar packaging, the whole beach theme, very cute. They're the Vice formula, so they're not like a new formula to the collection. The first one we have is Tower 1. It's this very shimmery, metallic, sparkly shade. The next one after that is Heat Wave, also a metallicized formula, more of like a bronze brown copper. And then the third one is 100 Degrees, and it's supposed to be a sheer formula in this like watermelon pinky orange, if that makes sense to you. So I swatched all these, I tried them all on in the tutorial, but this is my biggest disappointment in the collection. I really would have expected like more California girl, like pinky nude vibes in this collection. I would actually, God, I don't know what I would do. I would probably sub out this lightest one, because this one, I mean, I'll show you on my hand. It has like nothing, like it's just sparkles. Can you kind of see that? There's really no color there. So I feel like a peachy coral would have been awesome there, like a nude peachy coral. Then this one, Heat Wave, what is this? Yeah, it's the same formula as that first one, but it's way creamier and so much more color. Like they don't even look like they're the same formula, but apparently they are. And then the last one, the 100 Degrees, it's just not my color. Like I know a lot of people love this kind of like corally watermelon in the summer, but it's too dark. It's too like punchy for me. There it is. So I don't know. I mean, they're not bad. They definitely could have done worse, but those are not my favorites out of the collection. What I'm wearing today is actually a mix of the two brownie colors. I dabbed on Heat Wave, the copper, and then I layered on that sparkly glitter on top just to kind of lighten it up and nude it out a little more. But the texture of them are great. They're creamy, so creamy. Like the Vice lipstick from Urban Decay, I've recommended on my blog 100,000 times. Like I really like the Vice formula. I just don't love these shades for this collection. But that's all I have to say bad about this collection, honestly. Like everything else is pretty good. So yeah, if you're interested in picking up this collection, it is, I think, exclusive to Ulta, so I will link it below. If you get anything from this palette, I recommend one of the bronzers and the eyeshadow palette for sure. Anyway, let's get to the tutorial. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week.